What up, what up, what up? Can y'all hear? Yeah, y'all can hear, right? Hopefully. Let me see. So I can change the displacement. I'm new at this, so don't bear with me. Alright, so select that. And you see, here's the strength, right? So I'm at 1 right now, and that's the negative. That's the positive. So you don't want to go too crazy, right? That's too much. But, you know, you get the idea. So we want it to be, something like that, you know. Actually, what I need to do is, let me do another one real quick. Where is it again? I keep, all these shortcuts are just so ridiculous on this thing. So I'm gonna, I'll do the second one as a plane. Where'd it go? Where is it? Is it here? There it is. Okay, that's the second one. So that's regular. You know, there's regular and there's super, whatchamacallit. Yeah. So let me see if I can get this going. So I want to do more subdivisions. That's what I did. I don't think I did enough on that one. That's why it's a little blocky. So I'll do edit mode and subdivide it like 1,000 million times. So it'll, yeah, there you go. That's way too much, but that's what we want. All right, so we go there. We go displace new UV, and then we go to the texture. Oh, it's right here. I'm so dumb. I did this before. No, it's, oh wait, where is it? Oh, it's here. There it is. 2. Aha. Okay. Now we gotta adjust the displacement again for this one, so that's not crazy. So we bring it down. Zoop, 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 zoop. Yeah, that's better. You see, I put my, oops. Gonna bring it more. I guess 2.0. 0.2 is good. I mean, that might be like the. I'm trying to get a better angle here. 7. Control. No, shift. There it is. Shift. There we go. So I mean, the angle isn't going to be that crazy, but you can see how the light would play with all that stuff, you know. And it works as a. I mean, you know, you did the tile set, so it works pretty good, Brian. Let's see, it's Shift D is, yeah, Shift D is, and I don't remember the shortcut for doing it exactly. So I'm gonna try to line this up by the dummy way. I didn't do it right, but you know. Can I move it anymore? I can move it more. But yeah, I mean, you know, you put the tile set on, and it's not lined up right, but you know, you get it. You get the idea. So once I figure out the UV stuff, I don't know how we would implement it in, but you know, you guys know that stuff. So once I get the, I guess I get the UV data for you guys, and then you can slap it in there, right? So that's basically it. That looks cool. I like that. And I don't know. I guess the floors definitely, we do all the floor tile sets. I don't know if we can do everything for maybe some of the walls. I mean, yeah, we'd have to see. Definitely the floors. I think definitely the floors, but we'll see about it. If we can get the floors working. I say we'll go and venture in on other stuff, but that'll definitely add some depth, and it'll help with the colors and the shadows and all that. It'd be dope. It'd be dope and cool. So yeah. So that's it basically. I have to do some more research on to how to do the rest of it, but that's all I got so far. Okay, is it? That's it. That's all I got. I got no more. That's it. I don't have any more. Let me see. Is there another? I only downloaded those two textures. But, oh, let me render it. Let me see what it looks like rendered, because this is render. That's what it kind of looks like. This isn't full resolution. It's like half resolution. But I mean, at the distance it'll be, you know, so far away like that, and moving. Where's my whatchamacallit at? Yeah, that'll look cool. It's mainly for the lighting, I think, because we won't get that angular on it. But yeah, it'll look cool. So it'll probably like the deepest. I guess the deepest angle will be kind of like that when it zooms out. far enough. So yeah, that looks really cool. Let me pull in another. Let me pull in the other one so that we can compare. And it's there, and it's there. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's go back to material. Bring this up. I'll put it over this. I'll delete this one. We don't need that one. Yes. And we'll move it over here. And we can see the difference. So there's the difference between the two. Try to line them up. Okay, this is just way too much stuff here. Well, I don't know why this side is so big. Anyway, so now you can see, kind of see the difference there. We'll go into render place, and yeah, it definitely gives it that depth. So, all right, so that's it, guys. I don't know if there's anything else you guys wanna, and also we can do. I guess we can always do audio, chatty things, but if there's anything I can show you guys like this, I can do this. Blah blah blah. But yeah, that's it. How does it feel to see your art? I know, right? How's it feel, man? How does it feel? How does it feel? This is fun. I mean, this is pretty simple because it's a small texture. Because I don't have the beefiest computer. So, like, I try some other stuff, and I'm like, I can't move around in that. Like, you see how smooth it is on this, like with just the material. I got to figure out. Well, I don't really have to figure out the lighting because that's gonna happen all in game. But I did want to see what it looked like. But I've been having issues for some reason because I'm in render cycles, and it works different from Blender render, which they're getting rid of in 2.8, which is a good thing. And then they have an Eevee thing, which is the live the render view mode, the viewport like this. Oops, I just messed that up. Oop, what am I doing? No, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay. And it's called Eevee, and it's real time rendering. You can view your render real time, so the animation and all that stuff, and you can move around the scene, and it works kind of like this, except 1,000 million times better. So, yeah, Blender 2.8 is going to be pretty dope. And also for you, Brian, Blender 2.8, right now they have what's called Grease Pencil. So I'll go to Grease Pencil real quick. And so basically, wait, let me go here and pull up the timeline. So there's the animation timeline down here, right here, right? So we'll say, let's do, I don't know, location, rotation, whatever. And then we go... boom, right? And we say, oh, let me draw a super shape right there. Boom, right? And then you say, okay, boom, right? And then I go, wait, where is it? Super shape is, where'd it go? I just lost it. I don't know what happened to the super shape. It's supposed to be there, but it didn't happen. Oh, there, what? Well, oh, I know why. I'm an idiot. That's why. Because I'm in render. All right, so those are the two shapes I just drew, right? So you go, you can move. You can move the timeline all the way. I'll go to 100, right? And then you draw another. Oh, not bad. Draw something else. Do, right? And you add a keyframe. I mean, I like the manually add keyframes. There's a thing where you can do it. So basically, you can do 2D animation within the 3D. So now it's whatever you draw is 3D. So you can have a 3D. You know, those are just two stupid frames. But you can have the 3D art within the... I mean, you can have the 2D art, excuse me, within the 3D world, and you can manipulate it as such. So it's cool. I'm like, yo, man. And this is in the current version, but the 2.8 version is supposed to be way better. It's supposed to have onion peeling and all the stuff you need for 2D animation. So definitely something you should look into. It's free, so that's what I'm saying. It's free, so just... you know, get it and get rid of this guy. Why is it fail? Why did it fail? Why are you failing? That's weird. Dude, can I? Oh, I erase. Can I erase? Oh, well, that's cool. I never messed with the grease pencil that much. I was trying to wait for 2.8 because I was like, I'm not, I'm not gonna get all accustomed to this, and then, you know. And the cool thing about it too, you know, it's like, oh, it's a grease pencil, right? But there's also a poly tool, so you could just draw your polygons basically. So you could do faux. I mean, it would make no sense to do it in Blender, do faux 3D, but it's an easy way to do if you're gonna use line pencils, line. You know, you can use the poly and line tools and stuff. It's not super robust right now, but because like I said, the 2.8 version is gonna be way better. But yeah, that's about it. I got nothing else. Yeah. So yeah, definitely go to scoop up some Blender, man, because it's way better than keep doing that. It's way better than. I mean, I know it's difficult to use, but shoot, if you can get over the hump, and also you can. Let me see if I can find it. User preferences. So what you can do is you can go to user preferences and you go to input and you can set up all the hotkeys and everything else. I mean, they're all in here right now. So you go in here and it's like, oh, what's the hotkey? And just look it up. But you can customize it so that you can kind of make it to emulate like Photoshop or whatever, and you'd be straight. You know, it'd be easier for you to kind of zoom through it all. So that's what I'm kind of in the process of doing. I think I changed like one thing because I'm like, But I think I'm going to go and actually customize everything. So I'm like, okay, this is how I pull up the create menu. And this, I mean, they have everything. There's multiple ways to get to other places. Like instead of, you can press Shift A and that brings up the add, right? Or you go to create and it says is the add to primitive. The only problem with this is that you can't, I mean, they have more stuff here, but when you do this, you have the meshes, which is all the stuff here, this is more here. You have the curves. I mean, it's there too, but you have speaker, you have all these things. But in here, you also have they have some new stuff where they have like architect stuff. It's architect pack. So windows, doors, stairs, so you can build a building without having to, like, you know, model a whole building yourself. You know, they have roofs. I'll pull on the roof. You'll see what a roof. I'll just bring in the first one. And where's the roof? There's the roof. So the roof is there. There's no texture on it, but it's a roof. It's like, oh, I just saved, you know, however many 2 hours of modeling, is a roof there. And then you could decimate it. You can go into add modifier and decimate it. And I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm trying to remember how I did this before. No, not unsubdivide. Let's just apply, see what happens. And nothing happened. But anyway, I did it before, and it makes it look all messed up and stuff. I was like, oh, that's cool. So yeah. But anyway, enough. I'll figure out the rest. Hopefully for next meeting, and then we can try to slap that in the game. But yeah. Is it possible to add light source in Blender to see how to... Yes. Yes. But I'm having troubles with my lights. So I'm going to see if I can do that. I'm actually, I don't know. Because I mean, I could do area. Because it works. Oh, where are you? Where are you? You're below. You are below. Because I usually, like, I'll do when I do geometry on just, you know, regular stuff, I was like, oh yeah, there it is. But this is a little different. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, it does work. All right. So I have to adjust the light. Hold on, let me see here. Size. Once again, this is a little different from Blender render, so I'm still getting used to how cycles works. So I guess that's it. Then let me move it. Let me move the angle on that. Do like that and do a 45 or something. Or something like that. Something like that. Something like that. And then you go like that. It's a little too bright, but let me pull the strength down a little bit more. Oh, that's not the right type of light, actually. But let me let me see if I can get a better render on that. I'm gonna have to probably whatchamacallit. I'm going to have to put a camera in this. Let me put a camera in it real quick. Material, camera. I have to actually set up a new default, because I set up a default and I screwed up the original default, and then now it's like all messed up, so I gotta I gotta go back and fix it. So you see where the camera shows up, and well, that's because the 3D cursor is in the wrong place. But anyway, that stuff doesn't matter, does it? Let's see. Can move it over a little bit more better, so we can have both of them in there. Move it up, but this way better, and move it this way better. That's all right. That's all right. Let's see what it looks like. 12. I don't know how long this is gonna take, cause like I said, I don't have the supercomputer. So yeah, this is how long it takes to render, which isn't that much different than the render viewport. So, but this is how it's gonna look when, like, say if you do an animation, this one frame is how it's gonna actually look. I mean, it's not animated. I can animate it, and then you can see how that works. But yeah, I guess the resolution is still low on the subdivisions. You see, you can still see the squares and stuff. So I might have to do even more subdivisions to get a. Oh, you know what? I think I can smooth it out. I think there's a smooth setting on the Well, I know there is on objects, but I don't know about this because I don't mess with displacement that much. So I have to see. I would have to see. But yeah, like the difference is like, yeah, that'll really make. I mean, that's kind of extreme too, but I think we might have to do it that displacement that big or that deep, however you want to look at it, in order for, because it's going to be so small, for it to kind of pop more than it would usually. So I mean, we can mess with that. We can mess with the height when we get it working. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. I should have put a better light on it, but you guys get the idea. And I think there's kind of a global light, kind of, but not really. And also, I mean, how displacement works, the lighter the color on your image, the higher it is on the map, on the height map. So if you want something to be really embossed and deep, so you're gonna do, it's kind of like Photoshop, you know, the darker the color, the deeper it'll be. So that's why I like all of the same, the brown is all the same kind of height, because it's pretty smooth. So yeah, I mean, you did a really good job on the art, because you know, we're looking at the bump map of it, or I guess the displacement map, and it looks like really good. You know, it looks like rock and stuff. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, that's the render. But that's not the best. Like I said, that's not the best resolution on the on these rocks here. Not because of you, it's because like I said, it's because I didn't do enough subdivisions. But once again, if it's going to be like this far away, we don't need it to be super high. Rafa, what you say? No way. Nah, you don't have to. No, it's all auto. Like, that's the thing about Blender that I'm realizing more and more each day. It's like like you can do a smoke model. It's like they have like quick kind of versions of, oh, here's how you do smoke, and there's a square, and then you put an object, and then smoke starts happening. You're like, oh, that's kind of cool. And you put some lights on it, and you're like, hey, there you go. So I'm like, and then you go and you tweak and you mess with it, and it's like kind of cool. So I mean, yeah, we can go through all the textures, and we can bust it out like this. But like I said, I got to figure out the UV and how to get it to be in the game the way, because I don't know if you can just use this. I don't think you can. That's not how it works. So, you know. So yeah, I mean, I'll do some more research and then figure out what you guys need, and then we can bust it in there real quick. Yeah. But yeah, Blender's super powerful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when I can do stuff and it works. That's what I love the most. I'm like, oh man, this is so cool. This is so cool. But yeah, I think that's about it. There's the light again. Yeah. All right. So, anything else, guys? I know it's late, so I know it's late. Just let me know what you wanna do. Yeah, it definitely looks cool. Definitely. And actually, I mean, I'll go through all the tile sets and bust them out. But like I said, once I guess we'll just do this one first. And once we get this working, we'll test it out and see if everything works. And if it does, then, I'll just go through it like a machine and get them all done. So that way, Brian, you don't have to worry about that stuff. I can knock that stuff out. And we'll figure out what else we can do to make a super dope fly. But all right, y'all, I got to go in because wifey's like, rah! And I'm like, wait a second, woman. So I guess that's it for today. I guess I can save this. Yeah? This is kind of a good thing to save, maybe. Save as where am I putting this? Desktop, Crashers, hidden with a H. What is it called again? I don't remember. Hidden something. Hidden temple. Hidden ruins. Ruins. Tile. Works. I'll remember. Oh yeah, no problem, guys. Yeah, see you guys next. What's today? Monday. See you guys Thursday, and hopefully I will have this solved, and we can make it buzz it out. And yes, no problem, guys. Welcome and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, we could do this. If ever we need to. Well, if ever I need to show you guys something, I can always jump on the stream and bust it out. I haven't figured it out yet, Rafa. So don't say that yet. I haven't figured it out. I'm halfway there. You see, that's the before, after. But we're not there yet. Once we're getting there, but not quite. But all right, let me shut it down. All right, guys. See you guys on Thursday. Tilt the weight and stuff. Yeah. I gotta. I always say tilt the weight.